Alright, hello everyone! Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Welcome back to Natlan, where today we're going to be continuing on with doing the Tribal Chronicles for all of the different tribes of Natlan. And today we find ourselves at the Masters of the Nightwind! Yay! Where Aurora and Citlali are from. Now this Tribal Chronicle, in fact the remaining two, are the ones that I already started. Why? Because as soon as you approach the Statue of the Seven here, it automatically starts the quest. And then as I was trying to do like other quests that were in the Masters of the Nightwind area sometimes, we kept continuously running into this quest over and over. So I don't like starting them. I don't like starting them before I'm ready to do them because I don't remember what was happening. But I do remember we met the chief at one point. Anyway, now is a good time to continue on with this quest that has been sitting in my story quest for the last year and a half. That has been tantalizing me to finish it, clear it off. There's a few quests from there I need to clear off. But anyway, calling from the Masters of the Nightwind. Accept the test. After happening across a baby Ictomisaurus, a mysterious presence guides you into the Masters of the Nightwind settlement. Great. And then that's right, we were down here. There was a few quests we were in where it's like, oh, you can't complete this quest because this quest area is being taken up by another quest, and it was this quest. I think we were only able to clear it out once I got it to the point where we need to go inside the portal. But yeah, there's a lot of shamans at work. The Masters of the Nightwind, as you can see by all the mysterious happenings around here. Without further ado. Also, I have Aurora on the team, but all these episodes I've been trying to make a team, like, oh, the Traveler and Malwika, and then elements of like whatever element the tribe is. But Aurora's like the only guy who's like, he's Electro, and his element doesn't match the Cryo, which is like the one that seems to be most associated with the Masters of the Nightwind. Like, Electro's more with the Collective of Plenty, but Aurora's also Electro. And he's like a bat. Alright. Let's see. Let's get going. I need you to recap where I'm at here. Story. Because I don't remember this part. It's a lot of scrolls here, though.
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Okay. Let's see. Clues. I mean, you're gonna have to remind me what I'm looking for, you know? Giant woven scroll. This scroll has been purposely hung in the middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. Yeah, it seems like there was somebody from the Masters of the Nightwind. During the Cataclysm, this Hurley Trail's there, working with Nictomisaur. Okay. These are very beautiful. Let's see. There's some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving. That makes sense. It's a tapestry. Well, it's a loom. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, this place is really cool, actually. The atmosphere. A large pile of woven scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates that they've been here a long time. Okay. So what does this all mean?
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events.
Yes, but they're produced by the Masters of the Nightwind. So that one there in the middle is like, I think that's talking about Shibalanke and the Kukulkan, right?
This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
And it's literally glowing, Paimon. The colors are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh? There was a sigil there.
Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Oh, maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Is that something that was said before we came in here? Like I said, that's the problem is I don't remember what was happening. Because I was just trying to unlock the statue of the 7 and it made me go through this quest a bit. Escape the sealed space, okay. Got it. I would use Auroron for this, but we can just use Tomisaur friend instead. Observe your surroundings in the Tomisaur's elemental sight. Oh, up there. Up on the tapestry itself? I mean, that spot's always glowing, but like... No, you want me to look specifically where it was before. But I don't remember where it was before exactly. I guess you want me to stand exactly here. Yeah? No? Yeah? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't even remember why I'm here in the first place. You gotta catch me up here. So you want me to stand here. Observe your surroundings. Make Tomisaur's special elemental sight. I just saw something light up. No, but that's just... That's just if I want to indwell the Tomisaur again. Yeah. See? That doesn't help me at all. It just double the sigil of the Tomisaur again. Well, uh-oh. I'm really confused. I'm confused. This is where the red mark was before. Or was it? Was it here or somewhere else? But the quest marker indicates it is over there. Could it be something up there? Nope, I thought that maybe it would be the door. Then I don't know. I don't understand. I don't like having all these like sigils littered everywhere. I like things to be neat, and right now things are not neat because I'm already stuck on this puzzle. What am I looking for here? An uniform of elemental sight, which makes them keenly aware to things that are not so easily detected. So what, maybe you want me to... over here? No, I swear I'm looking at this where it was before. It's not right in front of us. There's no way you're gonna make me Google something. There's no way you're gonna make me Google something right now. Come on. Please. I shouldn't need to hold it too long in any specific spot. That's how long we're doing this for! The phlogiston is even draining. Observe your surroundings using the Tomisaur's special elemental sight. That's what I'm doing! Nothing's lighting up. Oh my gosh. You're actually gonna make me Google this right now? There's no way! Alright. Calling from the Masters of the Night Wind. Escape this. Try using the special elemental sight of Tomisaurus to search for the Night Spirit graffiti and create the corresponding Night Spirit bodies. No, I literally... What, leave me on the floor? But the mark was clearly in front of us! This is not a helpful page. Oh, you're joking. It's actually an elemental site?
Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now I can pick it up with this. Okay, I'm so dumb. I'm like, surely they wouldn't make us press the elemental site button that they only remember once a year for the last 5 years. Surely they're just referring to the button that you can do with the Tomisor. Okay, well, that was unfortunate.
Whew, we finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
You think so? After that wonderful display of skill, you think very highly of me, sir. I'm honored. That this prove your theory? I can't even speak right now.
Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Yeah?
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
Huh.
You mean...
We could see the color?
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Citlali put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off.
Okay, so you'd be able to rescue
Once
us
someone
if we
is
got...
trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape
You
without
did build in a
outside
way you
help,
could rescue us if I
unless
really
they
was
share
that
the
incapable.
great shaman's ability
Which, I'll be
to
so real.
perceive that strange color.
I think without Googling it, I would not have... Because I thought about using the elemental sight button, but I'm like, no, that can't be it. The Tomisor has a special button for like looking at things. I'm pretty sure elemental sight there is it's referring to that, right? And then, okay, fine. I did see a certain color in there.
Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisor Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries.
Yeah, you are
Having this
so
ability
awesome,
doesn't
Ether.
change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main
Which I don't think
difference
we're
is in the
experienced
dye
at
that gives
weaving
it its
either.
unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool, we'll follow your lead.
Yeah, sounds good.
Great! Then
That's
please
okay,
use your abilities to source the necessary
I don't
ingredients.
remember why we're doing this in
And
the
in the
first place,
meantime,
but I'm happy
I
to
will have
help
someone
out
prepare
with
some
all
fabric for test dyeing.
the requests across
We'll make a
Netline,
few sample
for
pieces
sure.
to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, What are your thoughts?
I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way?
Oh, Paimon.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Oh, well.
More works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding
Paimon
these
is good
ingredients?
either
Are we
way.
supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Sounds good. Thank you. Look at that. Who knew I was so close to finishing Act 1? Okay. Sometimes we go on a little bit silly adventures sometimes. Oh, that was how close I was to even clearing it off of annoying me on the story quest list. Is it above ground? No, it's not above ground. Interesting. Okay, let's go here. Waiting for us at the entrance of the cave. You know, I'm glad I figured that out. So I'm glad I looked it up because it'll be so much more embarrassing to be stuck there for like half an hour, stubbornly trying to figure it out. Hello.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep.
And you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation. So just follow me.
Perfect, thank you. Legendary color. Who's following with color? Act 2. Okay, go into the fog's depths. I was like, oh, I see fog. But then I was like, no, that's just the the effect of us coming out of the cave. But yes, I know what you mean. There's like puzzles around the Masters of the Nightwind area in which everything goes gray and black and white, and then we have to restore color by using the color puzzles. Oh, it's all the way here. All the way here with the door that I desperately needed to open for the other quest that I couldn't solve that one time, and so I just filled the time talking about K-pop Demon Hunters instead.
Only the
Long
appointed
story.
ones may
Don't go
proceed
back
from
and watch
here.
that. I'm trying to complete this quest, and I was like, it won't open the
Kind
door,
of a
and then I had to
long
look it up, and I was
story.
like, oh, you have to complete this
Apparently,
quest to open
there's
the
a
door.
certain fruit that
And so I just
grows
talked
in
about
this
K-pop
cave,
Demon Hunters for
the
like half
juice
an
of
hour to
which
fill
can
the
be
time.
processed to make an excellent dye. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even after they finished the graffiti art. Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Citlali, and that was 200 years ago.
Oh.
According to her, the artwork tells the
Not
story
even
of a hero
Citlali?
by the name of Kuntur.
Okay.
But I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go
No
on
worries.
for hours.
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art.
What determines if you really are worthy or not?
Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomisor Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Fair enough. Alright, we'll try not to take too long.
Take a look. And, oh, it's not even this door. Is it not? Oh, it is this door! After all this time! I just remember, like, that one episode I planned to clear this quest.
Maybe try the same thing as before?
And now I can.
Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look.
Oh, finally.
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What
the
are
only
we
question
seeing
is, which ones do we pick?
This is probably where my special ability, the Chief mentioned, comes in.
Well, go ahead, try it out.
Okay, so what does exactly this entail? Oh, we already are. Tomisaur. Ah, the elemental
You
society.
saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
Oh, fish! There's fish in here. You? Tingai. Open the chrysanthemum and extract blue. Custom legible notes. Why were they there then? Ready to fill in those colors. Oh! No! No, I'm so sorry. You told me so, friend. I don't even remember what I came in here to do. There was that quest though with the big graffiti in that area, and you needed to do something here in order to complete whatever was at this location, that graffiti wall there. And now I don't even remember what it was. We'll come back to that at the end of this episode of this time. Cavern of Tranquil Light. You. Okay, got some yellow, red, and blue.
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kinda strange.
We can go take a look if you want. Maybe, but we have a job to do. We should focus on that. Yeah, it sounds like I'm gonna be coming back here later anyway.
Yeah, you're right. There's always next time.
Yeah, if we can come in here
Let's
now.
get back and meet up with Toltec.
And, oh, we're not painting the... I guess we're not trying to alter this. What do I do with the yellow? Oh, it's been so long. I don't remember how to do the Masters of Nightwind puzzles. Okay. No, we can do this. Extract red. The hued Monitu's color has changed. So then it is blue. There's only one. This and get the blue, so I can go to all these different locations to get the different colors. But where is? I was gonna say, where is that Pyroculus? But clearly we haven't figured out how to open this yet. Hold on. Can I do this? No, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm hoping it will give me more of a hint before I have to do any puzzles in here. Alright, bye, hued Monitu. Bye. Looks like I can finally take away this quest marker now that we've finally opened the door to this place. Oh my gosh. Honestly, back then I had no idea when I'd ever have time to do these Tribal Chronicles. Or the remaining story quests. And now I'm just like making this big effort to do them. But back then I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever finish this quest because I don't know if I'll ever have time to do this.
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomi Elder was right about you.
Oh, thank you.
It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
So, but all we did was, so we managed to break through, and then we, is it on the lower level? It's on the lower level. And then we picked up all those colors. I'm not exactly sure what we were doing there. Hello. I say I remember this guy is so
Toltec has
tall.
updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. We need to get the dye samples. We took that from the monotube.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Got it.
Please come with me.
Please come with me. Enter the chamber of weaving. Oh, this is where we were before? No, this is a different portal. Okay. No, this is the same portal as before. Okay.
Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll.
He's like
made by one of
more
our
than double our
ancestors.
height.
Ah, this is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomi Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors.
Ah, flying
This
colors. I
scroll
like the pun.
is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Iktomi Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Yeah.
Bring out the samples.
Bring out the samples. Assistant presents the samples for test dyeing.
Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
Will do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Dye the fabric as instructed. Okay, it's not a puzzle we have to do. Ether's doing all the work for us. Good job.
Good. The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step.
Apply the remaining dye, but is that like a random amount?
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Maybe only Ether can see it?
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Oh, did I mess up somehow?
No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
Then what went wrong? Yeah.
It could be the weaving technique, or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case, it looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Oh,
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
yeah.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing.
Oh, don't say that.
I will, of course,
We wanna
honor my
build a
commitment to
better bond with
compensate
all
you
of
for your
the
trouble, but
people of Natlan, and we're
I
happy to
do
help
hope you
out.
won't give up on this task.
Even if it doesn't turn
I
out.
plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Don't worry, we're not quitters.
Yeah. Paimon's in it for the treats.
Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead? You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
I think you've perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I'd say that, no. I don't wanna finish that quest, because little buddy's up there, and I don't wanna finish it, so every time I go up to the top of the tower, little buddy greets me. No. Can I turn on... Look at him! Little buddy's so cute! I don't wanna finish this quest, because every time I hear little buddy's just here. Can I... Yes. Enable focus experience mode. Yes. We're finally getting ready to do this quest. There we go. There's a way around it. I can still greet little buddy there later.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's breathtaking. It's amazing. Yeah.
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away.
Cultures
The
can grow and
foremost of
evolve,
these
but also
is the
keeping
way we record
part
our
of
history.
the historical
Oh, that
elements
makes
of the culture.
sense.
Like it's a balance thing.
Since the
To be
very
able to change with the
beginnings,
times, but still
our
remember
tribe
what
has
makes
always
you,
sought to bring
you.
color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
Yeah, makes sense.
You're completely right. Paimon's sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
Actually, that's very interesting. You, Paimon, even apologized for saying that. But it's true. It wasn't necessarily culturally sensitive, but yeah. We're committed to helping you solve this. But she's trying
And
her
let us
best.
hope that when we next meet, we succeed in
It
reviving
didn't come
this
from
tradition.
a bad place. Just say like that's. I think the important thing about interacting with different cultures is if it comes from a place of wanting to learn and not wanting to judge or anything like that, then that's just part of learning. Learning about something you don't know. So I think Paimon handled that very gracefully. She asked an honest question that, you know, that did kind of challenge, I guess, the culture and way of life of the people here. And so then the chief showed her the view and she got a better understanding. I think that's how a lot of interactions should go, because we're always constantly learning from each other. Oh, I got wood from that. Alright, this is certainly a day for me, isn't it? Come on, Iktomi-sor. Help me out, because my luck isn't too good right now. Fatui, oh no. Well, I mean, the Fatui have...
What are the Fatui
have been
doing
working
here?
with the people of
That's a little
Natlan,
concerning. Let's go
but
over there
it
and see what
depends
they're
if
up
they
to.
are whose
Also,
unit
how
they're
did we
with.
get this close to a tribal settlement?
Which harbinger are you working for? That's an important detail. Well, considering what the captain did for Natlan, maybe they've been given a bit more leeway.
Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers
Yeah.
of one of Natlan's heroes.
So if that's them, then
Still,
we're
once
cool with
a
that.
Fatous, always a Fatous. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check
It
it
is
out.
odd. So, the truth of the Battle of Seven Colors. It is an odd place to see them for sure. Question suspicious Fatui. But I mean, we should give them like the benefit of the doubt after everything that we went through
What are you
together
guys
in
doing
Natlan.
here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type.
Oh.
I'm sorry for any offense.
No problem. Who are you? You guys look like you're from Fontaine.
My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad.
Really?
I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
judging by the
Precisely!
outfits.
Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the Traveler and his fairy companion.
That's us.
You know us?
The fairy
The
companion.
golden-haired Traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Oh, you flatter us.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
Yeah, you could have sent a
You'll
letter,
be
you know.
generously rewarded. I promise you.
I mean, I
Wow,
know it's hard to
let's
pin
get
us
straight to
down,
the
but
point.
Catherine always seems
Should
to
we
be able
hear
to
what
get
he has
letters
to
to
say?
us. Well, something tells me we can't escape this one. That's Ether just breaking the fourth wall. I mean, like, yeah, the quest is just gonna make us do this. You know, there's no out.
All right, we'll hear your request.
Yeah.
You know the great shaman Citlali, right? I need her help with something.
You do, huh?
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
Yeah, even with us putting in a good word, the chances are pretty slim.
Yeah, Citlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired Traveler.
Our reputation on that front has spread that far.
If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
I'm not sure Citlali will appreciate the fact that we were bribed to annoy her. You know, that's she'll probably see that as stooping to a new low. Not for us, but for you. Doubling our pay. Why do you need her help?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
Yeah, before we go start bothering Granny Eatsley.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Okay, let's see.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research
Okay.
Institute.
Well, you guys mostly
Unlike
focus on
most
mechanics,
researchers, I
not
have a keen
history.
interest in ancient ruins. That's why I
So-
was invited to join Monsieur
You should be going to the
Montluçon's team.
academia then. I have
Have
more
you heard of the
resources
legend of the
for-
great shaman Huitziline?
She's the one with the colors, right?
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to
Okay.
legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history. even from a greater historical perspective.
Wow. Then that's a big
Amazingly,
battle indeed.
Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Citlali created on the battlefield.
So is that the
the
color we
color
were trying to
was
make
extraordinary,
earlier with the
illusory in
chief?
appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Citlali used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Wow.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, I mean, I was getting into that story.
is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market.
Yeah?
When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but
But...
historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
Really? But...
But if you're just including it in a story collection,
Yeah, I mean,
why does it matter if it never happened?
is it all supposed to be
Well,
non-fiction?
you see, the slogan for the collection is restoring the truth of history.
Okay, so you're actually
Naturally,
making it
I
like
needed to be factual.
specifically
That's
non-fiction
why I'm
stories,
here.
not like
The
a
Masters of the
fairy tale
Nightwind are
stories.
said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
Well, you know,
According to my
telling
research,
somebody-
their scrolls are
telling
considered
the
sacred
stories
relics in
of
addition to historical
somebody
records.
else's culture is
Naturally,
actually not something to
outsiders
take
are
lightly.
rarely granted access.
Yeah. Stories are actually part of one of the biggest parts of any culture's identity. And in many cultures, the telling of stories itself is a sacred thing. Like, for outsiders to retell the story without permission is in a way inherently not disillusioning, what's the word, but like you know, not telling the story authentically. So if the key thing is permission. If they give you permission, then that's one thing. Clearly, they're not giving you permission. It's just like there's an inherent authenticity that comes from the story being told by the people themselves rather than an outsider. And that's probably why they're wary of you retelling their history in your perception of how it all went down, even if you get factual records to base it off of. Different people can have different subjective opinions on the same set of objective events, and you know, that's probably something they have every right to have control over that.
Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
All right, this guy's pushy. I don't.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't mean
If
she
agrees
remembers
to
the
be my
details of
consultant,
everything
then
she's
no
lived
other
through with,
historical
like, that much
records are
accuracy.
necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
Yeah.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
I mean, truthfully, I feel like you actually
It's
have
not that we don't want to help you.
you actually have an expert right here. I don't think you should turn down the fact that he is a curious soul and he's willing to do the research for you, which is, you know, no small feat. Once again, I feel like he's better suited for the academia than the Fontaine Research Institute, and really should go there, especially since, you know, a lot of reforms over there and stuff like that. But anyway, we still have a duty to fulfill after all.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Citlali. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction.
Yeah, we may as
Alright,
well.
we'll help you convince Citlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Yep,
Of course.
of course, he says. Why do I feel afraid that... Alright, let's see. Go to Citlali's house. It's actually all the way over here. Well, okay, that teleport didn't get me that much closer. But yeah, it's funny because, like, when Citlali first appears in the Archon quest, and Auroron too, they haven't even released this part of the map yet, so you never even get to go to her house. She's always just hanging out, you know, in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. But then, ever since they released this map, now she's always over here every time we, like, see her. Or I guess we saw her in Fontaine too. Anyway. Citlali!
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the
Well,
person
yes.
who pointed us in
If
this
anything,
direction
wouldn't
wasn't
far from
mistaken.
civilization scream to you a great shaman lives here more than anything?
A lot of sense.
Yeah. You know, for her to cast her spells
Is
and
this
everything.
graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
Yeah, you
We're
should.
here for a reason, Allie. As agreed, you two
Well,
can
then-
do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Well, then you can copy the thing while we're talking to Citlali. There's nothing to do while you just stand there. Yeah, hopefully she's not hungover.
Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something.
Meanwhile, she's over at the Winglet in
No
Fontaine.
response. Maybe she's not home.
Let's try her other name.
Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Okay. The door is thrown open and you're met with the pungent smell of alcohol.
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
No, it's us. So, Citlali's a real hermit, huh?
Traveler!
Yep, that's me. The traveler. So... That's Citlali.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Yeah.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Yep. Alright, the rest of you stay
Well,
outside.
At least we didn't get turned away.
Okay. Are they all standing outside? They are.
a great shaman who has lived for hundreds of years. If she agrees to help us, there are so many things we could research.
Allie, as the provider of your research funding, I suggest you focus on our current mission. It's
Aw.
very important to
What a
me.
party pooper.
Sorry, maybe if we get a chance in the future, then...
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
He's not gonna help you. You're gonna need to get some independent funding that's separate from his funding. Which is why I suggest you go to the academia. I don't know how you're gonna get a grant for this kind of stuff from the Fontaine Research Institute. But you need to have funding that's not this guy. You seem to have a passion in this stuff, and you really shouldn't let it go to waste. This is... You're actually into the interesting
So
stuff.
this is where Citlali lives.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a
No,
great
we're not
shaman
complaining.
like
I have a
myself.
messy apartment, too.
Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
You're a hermit. Politely. What?
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Yeah, specifically the traveler.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you?
No, well, that's not
It's
why
my
we're
duty
here
as a great
anyway.
shaman to check that kind of thing.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You mean
yeah.
when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What am I thinking?
What?
Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
I can still hear you, you know.
Oh, well, I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz.
Yeah. Like your emotions get into a flurry.
Forget it.
And you can't
Just tell me
control
why
it
you're here.
anymore. The dude outside.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
Yeah.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word?
Yes.
Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
Yes.
Pay is really good.
We can give some of it to you.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
Alright. Well, no is a no. I guess
She
we
sure
got to
doesn't
get leave.
look busy.
Leaving now.
Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Yes, that's true.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
Yep.
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
And
The
learning more about the
historical
Battle of
event those men
Seven
want to
Colors
ask
will help
about
us to
also
understand
involves
this
color.
special color more.
If you help them, you might end up helping us too. She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I'm not exactly sure what that face is supposed to
I
mean.
can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
Because that's also okay, you know.
I need to think about it.
Do you? It really shouldn't be that much to think about.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer.
Oh my
already.
gosh, can you just be patient?
You agreed to let us do the talking.
Yeah, you know, you start banging on Granny Aitzley's door, I think she's gonna, you know, you're gonna hear it from her directly. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Citlali suddenly walks out and you rush after her. Yeah?
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, what are you doing being so impatient on behalf of your impatient boss?
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire.
Young and
so
beautiful?
difficult to restrain
Yeah.
sometimes.
Some of us just be
He's
like
lucky
that.
he didn't force Citlali's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Aitzley would be fooled by your little performance?
Yep, you hear it from her.
I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh.
Traveler,
I love
we
her
have
so
a
much.
discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Aitzley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
Yeah.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part?
No, you interrupted
Yes,
us.
I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Citlali was a friend of yours. You two must have been close.
Oh, well, you didn't tell
If
us
I
that
can resolve the
detail.
controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tevat will learn the truth.
The more you sound like you're
With
trying to
your
bribe her,
support,
the
your
less
friend's
she's gonna want to
heroic
help
deeds
you.
will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
The more important thing is you be helping me fulfill my duty, and it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Yep, that's how I thought it would go.
At least she agreed to help.
So you better like it. Looks like my friendship with Citlali came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. Of course not, Ether. Oh, she can hear that.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't
did
wait
you
to have
directly
you hanging over
experience
my
any
shoulder
events
for
of
the next
battle?
few days.
Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to
No,
prove
remember,
it?
she's helping us, not you.
Talk at me, why don't you?
I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking
That's what I'm saying.
encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Allie, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't like you so far. You've been kind of rude, and I'm not enjoying your attitude towards me, towards your subordinate, specifically Alie, not the other guy. Your attitude toward the other guy is perfectly fine. Please tell him to stop knocking on her door. I guess we don't have a choice, so I guess you're coming with us. I don't like your attitude, mister. Please, great shaman. Alright. Let's see. Okay, they're talking to them already.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Citlali.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Montluçon said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Huitziling tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing.
I didn't think
All
so.
students from Huitziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
Wait, what?
Of course, none of them ever succeeded.
How does that work?
So, after Huitziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough.
Yeah, that sounds like a necessary change.
As my rival, Huitziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, this is all very important to know either way.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
So, Citlali is doing all this for me? Ether blushes, forgetting that Citlali can hear him?
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
Right, yeah. A great shaman should also be a bit more organized at home. Okay, that one he definitely meant for Citlali to hear.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
Huh?
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Please, great shaman.
Okay, okay.
So what is
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Wheatsealing used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Wheatsealing was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful? And no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
Because, the other guy beside you
You'll
doesn't seem
have
to agree.
Excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now
Okay,
if
so
I
you
were
two
you.
are actually of
But
no
only
help
gets
to this
more
question
ridiculous from
whatsoever.
here.
Please don't fight.
Oh, yeah, please don't
Wow,
fight.
so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection.
Then why go to such lengths?
Neither side was able to offer
try to include
anything
it?
useful. What should we do?
Wheatsealing was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle
'cause
must
she
have
has
been
no
her
students.
masterpiece.
Citlali has no students
There's every
whatsoever.
reason to pass it on. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students
Or
from her
maybe it'd
school.
be so powerful she
If
didn't
we
want
can
to pass it on
confirm
to
the
her
technique
disciples, and
exists,
the
we
fear
can
could be
deduce certain
misused.
things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Well, that's why you have Citlali.
Ah, right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go,
then
Is there a problem?
most of Wheatsealing's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them.
Okay, so maybe you shouldn't be the one to
If
do
I
it.
show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
Then I guess the traveler's got to do it.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Run for dear life? It's like Citlali's some kind of tyrant. I love how Aether's like toying with her.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
Oh, who better to fend off a tyrant than the hero of Natlan?
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, traveler.
Yeah?
Fine. I said I'd help,
Yeah?
so I'll help.
I'm gonna
But
see how
don't
far
blame
this can
me
go.
if it goes wrong.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
Yes.
We appreciate the help.
No problem. Just don't make me regret it. Alright. It's time for us. Oh, Citlali is
Are
also
you in the
with
middle
us?
of a ceremony?
I thought it was just gonna be only Aether and Paimon.
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Oh my
Did
gosh.
some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
she here to officially take over the tribe?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Right. Just calm down.
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
That's not gonna help. Look, let's just get to the
All I want
point.
is to ask some questions.
Yeah.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone
Well,
didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
We should just run!
don't be afraid.
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatstily will be on her best behavior.
Yeah, exactly what
Sure,
Paimon said.
whatever you say.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
Thank you for noticing us.
We want to ask about the technique you inherited from Wheatzealing.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Well,
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
probably a lot. She beat them in a duel. So what? There's no reason to be this terrified. Citlali is someone worthy of love and respect. Oh, Ether, I'm pretty sure he's just mocking her.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
Sure I can.
I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that.
Yeah. Well, I do.
You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind reading
Oh my
situation.
gosh, Ether's so funny.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think. I'm going to think of more rage baits for Citlali. Oh, it's the Tomisar Elder.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
I do vaguely
Elder
recall meeting you
Toppo.
at some point.
Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Huh? Excited? You like us?
Did Elder Talapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Talapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
Sorry, they've just been overly traumatized. I get
didn't
it.
expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Wheatzealing, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley.
But...
However, Elder Talapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel.
I see.
So, mind your
A
manners
true
and
big
allow
shot.
Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
You told me so, Elder.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Yeah. Talk to Citlali.
Hi there, Elder Tlapo.
Hello, it's been a while. Friends.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
That's apparently right.
Yeah,
That's
Elder
what happened
Tlapo
in the
appointed
party. I
us
don't
to the
remember.
task.
Elder Talapo, huh? He's still Claw to me.
Oh, was that when he was a baby? Aww.
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomisor
Yeah.
Elder now. You
You're a
occupy an
grown-up
eminent and
now, but
important position within the
You'll
tribe.
always be a little baby to Citlali, I'm sure.
So, you already know each other?
Of course they know each other. They've been around as long as Citlali.
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other.
Sounds like you and Huitzilin were close.
But she only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend.
Wait.
She was the only one who dared to try.
Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered from Citlali's character teaser. And there was her and that girl. And basically, that girl kept coming to duel her. Like, that's right, made the little graffiti. And, had to duel Citlali to keep it, remove it? I don't remember. But then the last time she comes, she's finally old. And says, alright, she yields, and then Citlali keeps the graffiti anyway. I think that must have been Huitzilin. I vaguely remember that, her character teaser. Well, that would have been a couple years ago now, though, so. that was her, and then, that's the thing, I don't know if they'll explain it in here, but we never find out why Citlali is immortal. But obviously her friend was not immortal. Huitzilin, she knew from... Citlali never aged, but she knew Huitzilin from when she was a child all the way until she was elderly.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Oh,
Yeah, that seems to be the sentiment.
Anyway, let's get back to business.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
hate
the
talking
immortal
about the past.
people that we... No. Huh?
Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw?
He's so cute.
I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Did we actually get anything out of the Huitzilin followers? I don't feel like... Did we actually... No, I don't feel like we actually got anything from... Alright, anyway.
Hey there, Chief Biram.
Hello, Biram.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually,
I'm
we
grateful
have
that
good
you
news.
still have
we
us
found
do it.
another clue.
I'm all ears.
He's literally all
Battle of
ears. He
Seven
doesn't even
Colors.
have a face.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Eatstily promised to help.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
We're special,
Hey,
aren't we?
don't complain. None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own
Or
failings.
rather, the traveler's
Paimon said you've been trying
specialty.
to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that
Memory.
better than a humble junior like
Preservation.
myself. Something
Remembrance.
this important
I remember
cannot be
seeing a
left
thing
to
about
baseless
like how
rumors.
Citlali,
I know
she's immortal.
you
Maybe
don't
she's
concern yourself with the
a
daily
pure
affairs
child
of the
of
tribe,
Anasrava.
Granny Eatstily. Even so,
that
as a
concept
priestess,
completely will
I
just
trust
like
you wouldn't leave something
melts
like that to
my
chance.
brain into
I get your
goop
point.
if you start bringing in the Honkai universe into this. And it's true. She even has the same voice actor as March 7th, so. And she wields cryo powers. Something, Eon of Remembrance, maybe?
Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
The chief referred to himself as a humble junior. Maybe Citlali is worried she looks old?
No, that's not it.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, The Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks then.
No one else seems to think it's weird that Citlali can obviously read our thoughts. Okay, now we're asking the priest for information. Like, we didn't get anything out of them just now.
Huh.
Well, I know. If I were you, I'd be traumatized too. But
So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
no, that's not why she's here.
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
Alright, that's a great start.
But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
Yeah.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Said so.
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders.
Well, don't blame the
After all,
Outlanders.
everyone who took part in the battle has
maybe
returned
blame
to
the
ley
Outlanders a little
lines.
bit.
Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
Well, she doesn't mean it like
You
that.
think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Yeah, she had a thicker
Then
skin
let
than
me
that.
finish. During the battle, Wheatselian most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
It's only the 4 of them? Wouldn't all 4 of them have learned it?
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Aww.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
Other than knowing it must have existed for
What's
it.
wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
I'm thinking it must have been so powerful
Master's
it'd be
body of
dangerous for
work is
anyone to wield
massive.
ever again.
No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals.
Yeah.
So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatselian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy.
Makes sense.
Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
Oh.
But if they inherited Wheatselian's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
Well, no, probably they have to keep it a secret and that's
Well,
punish
it's
them.
the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
Probably
I'll
I
mark it
should-
out on your map.
It's like almost like with great power comes great responsibility.
To be honest, I'm not
actually be a
optimistic
curse
about
for
the
them one
future of
day.
this investigation.
You're really giving it your all, though.
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own
Oh,
words, do
Aether
you?
definitely knows the power of his own words. I mean, let's be honest. What did we do to deserve this kind of affection from Citlali? But I love how Aether toys with her.
Proving the legitimacy of this
Like he's
battle
thinking
seems
certain
more
things on
hopeless by the
purpose just
second.
to rage bait.
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
Yeah,
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation.
Yeah, don't forget it. You live under her whims while you...
Traveler, you came to me
seek
for
her
help with your scroll weaving duty, right?
Yes.
You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
Oh my gosh, you don't need to just keep saying extra. I'm good on just the regular amount. I think this investigation could help you too, Citlali. And it's not a dead end, we have a lead.
What makes you say that?
Because it has to do with Huitzilin's past.
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
Yeah.
You think so?
I know so.
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop, and never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late. But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
Sounds good. We'll do that.
That's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family.
Let's do it. They've fallen on hard times. Once again, something we have to be... Oh, I'm sorry. Sensitive about.
Hello, are you a shaman?
Yep, that's me. Huh? Granny Eatsley?
Get up. In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma.
I think it is generational trauma.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about
I
it
had
sometimes.
it worse than you, kid. I wonder what Citlali looks like in those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Okay. Well, hi.
Okay, so your family studied under Huitziling, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Huitziling didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings.
But...
After all, Huitziling was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Yeah.
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that.
Likely, if the technique was passed down, it wouldn't have been marketed as such. Once again, it seems like a very dangerous power. If it was passed down, it'd probably be passed down as something more innocuous.
Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Huitziling would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Huitziling's most gifted students.
Yeah, we already tried that.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Yeah.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Allie, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
No, I'd say you're still inconclusive.
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Yeah, if you're looking for
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yes.
Yeah, you know about it?
Do you?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to shaman techniques, Huitzilian stories were passed down to us as well.
Oh, hey, that might be more useful than the
Say
technique
what you want
itself.
about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories.
Maybe now they were
And of
more cut up
course,
to be storytellers.
the Battle of
than
Seven
shamans
Colors is the
then.
most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your tribe understand that?
Please just shut up for a second. Let us do
I'm
the
not
talking.
sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Okay, let's hear it.
Really?
I can't believe this other guy, Montluçon, is like, oh, I need something factual. Like, do you need any lead you can get, dude? Just chill out and let us do the work here. Like I said, I don't like his attitude. Please go on, sir.
Well, it's Huitzilian's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed.
Oh, Citlali.
For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
Okay.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Oh my gosh, stop jumping the gun. Let us do the talking.
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such
But
a
something
name.
tells me it's the cave that we were at earlier that we
Could
couldn't
your
get to the
ancestors
lower
be
levels of.
mistaken, Mr. Shaman?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilian's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
I mean, hang on, that's not the conclusion I would draw
Oh,
from
hold
this.
on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk cave?
There, go Citlali knows.
Yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
Well, what does she mean?
That probably means that it's real.
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostuk cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Oh, and we were there
Precisely
before.
when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle.
Exactly.
Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
In fact, if this guy is so intent on we need concrete evidence, not stories, then shouldn't asking Citlali for help in and of itself not be helpful? Because how can you verify that she was alive 200 years ago when most humans don't live that long? I think I've already poked a hole in his logic there.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never
Yeah.
doubted you, great shaman.
Of course
Allow
you
me to
didn't. Now
present you
stop
with a gift
interrupting
as
and being
thanks.
disrespectful to everyone who helps us, okay?
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Just accept the gift, Citlali. You've earned it.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Citlali? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Yeah, that'd be more valuable than anything.
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power is a must.
Oh, the first
It's the
edition.
first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
Well, can you make it
There's
happen?
also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Gucci. It was
I
Yaoi
remember
Publishing
these
House's
from
attempt at gauging the new
the
market
Iridori
trends.
Festival.
It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves. Actually, Yaoi Publishing House released
There
a
you go.
limited
Get her
edition
talking
not
about
too
her
long ago.
nerdy
But
topics
it's
and
almost
she'll be in a
impossible
much
to
better
get.
mood.
Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as
That's okay,
Kitsune
dude.
Guji?
I'll write it down for you later.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're
Yeah,
telling
I'd
me,
even
as
say
someone
that's
who
true
works in
myself. I
publishing,
mean, I
you've
even know
never
what these
heard
books
of
are
them?
in universe.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Yeah, amateur, that's what I'd say. Just leave the books to me. Don't forget about our pay, though.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali can help us with that.
Oh, don't start getting all
Have you even
comfortable
looked at the
calling her
time?
Miss
It's already
Citlali.
evening,
It's
and
still
I
a
have
great
important
shaman
plans
to you,
tonight.
sir.
Do you expect me to work through the night?
Well, what do you think, traveler?
Well, let's wait for the day and meet back tomorrow. The battlefield's not going anywhere.
Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
He's anxious. What do you think, Citlali?
How about noon?
Yeah.
Do we have to wait that long?
Hey,
Great
we
shamans
go
have
out when
important matters to
Citlali
attend
says
to
so.
in the morning.
My guess is that she just wants to sleep in.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
Oh my gosh, I feel her so much. I gotta get stuff done at night and I don't want to sleep in.
All right, as Miss Citlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
Right. Look, dude, I know you're the paying customer, but you're being a little bit too pushy here when knowing the reputation of the person whose services you demand. Hello, I'm so sorry about that guy.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yes, I think she
Yeah,
is.
of course. You really
That
helped
was
us
a
out.
big lead, actually.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
She's actually really nice. She's just awkward in social situations.
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from
It's
rumors.
like when we went to just
She's
go
a
shopping
powerful
with the
shaman who's
Raiden
lived for over
Shogun.
200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, thanks for today, Citlali.
Wanna grab a meal? My treat. Think of it as a thank you for today. Yeah, sure. I just like need that other guy, Monsieur Montluçon, not like just breathing down my neck all the time. Like I get the sense he's just curious. I don't think he's evil. I think he's just a little bit culturally insensitive. However, he's really anxious, and he's kind of getting on my nerves, if you can't tell. I'm like, you want help from us, but you're not gonna respect anybody around here. That's some way to do business. Come on. Like, I don't need to hear your made-up stories, but okay, but you're asking bro for help, so like, can you just chill out for like 1 second and let him explain? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I need to get that off my chest. Anyway.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just
Really?
like last
Drinks?
time.
You really want to be spilling all of your
Didn't
life
you say
secrets to
you
me
had
again?
Important plans tonight?
No, that's not what she really meant.
What did you think I meant?
Yeah. I have plans. The plans.
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years? Now Hyland's worried about your health.
You're worried about her health. You haven't even questioned how she's been alive for over 200 years.
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
We can just
Oh,
buy
I
some
feel like
drinks
she's
and
just
head
like
over.
Coco me too. Sometimes you just need to recharge your introvert batteries. Okay, let's get some stuff.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Aw. Please, great shaman. Alright, close to... Well, it's also close to her house. It's not that close to her house. Alright. Yeah, I just think that other guy should be... He should take a page out of the book of his, subordinate and actually kind of, you know, just be curious and a respectful learner who's eager to learn instead of being just, can we just get to the point already kind of thing, like... Jeez, dude. I don't know how to get up here. How do we get up here? We need to get that access to the balloon somehow. Oh, here we go. Well, that'll work. How do Take us all the way up. Yay!
Is this the place?
Oh, under the balloon. I thought
No,
we were gonna be
further
in the
up.
balloon.
Further up?
Oh, okay, we are going into the balloon. Citlali leads you to the hot air balloon. Yay!
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Oh, it even has her Citlali plush there.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here.
Of course, perfect introvert strategy. I agree.
Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
One looks very eager to try, though.
Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand.
Just like last time?
It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses.
I can
make
see
a
this
clean
being
break.
much worse. Now we can probably read each other's minds at some point, too, if you do this wrong. Isn't that what happened last time?
And that should do it. Right?
This really is a one-of-a-kind view. That must be why Citlali likes to come here.
You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head?
Clearly it didn't work.
Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
Close my eyes. What?
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this.
Okay, is it just me or are we hearing Citlali's thoughts now?
Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something that sounded like your thoughts.
And now?
It's gone.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
I guess there's just a special bond between you and I then. Was that Citlali's forehead just now? It was really warm.
That was just to help with the spell. Oh, shoot. I still
And
hear
she's
you.
still now she's getting drunk. And now the birds are gonna eat all the food. No, don't drink more.
For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Yep.
Wait, that sounds bad.
That's what I was thinking about this too. I mean, I think mind reading would be a really bad
I
power
read
in real
that
life
in a
because,
light
like,
novel.
don't you just like
When
having
it
privacy
comes
of
to
mind?
the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Is Citlali drunk? She's not making much sense.
Paimon, can you not tell that she's
Anyway,
completely drunk?
We'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
That's already what she's been doing.
It's just
kind of.
I'm
If
not
she's just more getting
good
annoyed
at
than
this.
teasing. But anyway.
I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready.
Aww.
I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Why live like that?
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe. Someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower.
She doesn't want to get close
The
to
color
new
draws you
people.
in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again.
Just like her and
Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
Yeah. It's a sad way to live life, but like, in all the instances where we've met, once again, immortal beings who with mortal souls, that's always the hardest thing, right? Not just in Genshin, but in any stories, just having to watch all the people in your life come and go, and you're still the same, but they're not with you anymore.
Citlali.
My approach is different. I choose to remember everyone.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, yeah, about that.
Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
It's been like he's implied to be like thousands of years
All the more
old.
reason to remember them.
Traveler?
I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof that she existed in this world. So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never truly die. Instead, they will live on in the world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. Oh, blushing. Oh, no, don't drink more after that. I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart moment here.
Is Citlali alright?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Citlali! Maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't want that. I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof she existed in this world. Why am I blanking on who that is? I at first thought it was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but I don't necessarily say that she was Aether's friend. We barely talked. Why? No. There's no way I'm this knowledgeable about this game. Who are you talking about? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it more.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the traveler said.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
Right, you're gonna fall off the hot air balloon.
Talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna walk back alone. Need some time to think.
She doesn't need to worry about us to worry about her. She's always been like this. That's true. She doesn't need us to worry about her. She's somehow made it safely off of this hot air balloon every day for the last several hundred years.
Alright.
I trust her. I'm trying to figure out who Aether's talking about. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is the only one that I know that only exists in Aether's memories now. But I don't know if he means that literally. Is he talking about Lumine? But like, people know Lumine. I don't think he's talking about Lumine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's freaking me out because I feel like I should know. Good location. Alright, here.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday.
And yet we're the only
Who knows
ones
if
here.
Citlali will show up on time. She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Nope, she's here.
Ahem.
Wow, you're surprisingly not hungover.
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago.
Right.
Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Yeah, you're here even before these
Traveler,
dudes.
Great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
How come you got more Fatui guys?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
I hope the Fatui guys don't betray this absolute fool and try to take whatever treasure we find in there for themselves, or whatever power we find in there for themselves. Right, let's see. Okay, this was it.
This should be it.
Oh, there we go. Hidden passage.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
See, the
That
guy
could
who
explain a lot of our
remembered the
academic
stories
questions.
was more.
Don't
The
lose
stories
focus.
were more powerful.
Once we get to
than
the
all
actual site of
secret
the
arts
battle,
that-
all the
of
evidence
magic that
needed
you
for
find.
publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Alright, enter the ruins of the Battle of Seven Colors. Go. You want animal? Nope. I don't know why I'm being so sassy about this one, but.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
The
You're
items?
not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
Don't
I
tell
don't
me.
support invasive excavation techniques either.
Yeah, don't be
Ah,
telling.
of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Yeah.
Shall we continue?
Don't get started being like this treasure hoarder now. Come on, bro. There's no way. Although it would make sense considering I know I haven't liked you since the beginning.
Fulfill our pact.
Oh, how do I do this? How do I... Let's go travel in style. This is the exact reason I want to pull for Citlali sometimes.
There are
Like,
weapons
she
here
just
from
is,
every
like,
tribe in
cruising
Natlan.
down on the
The
giant
battle must have
Citlalin
encompassed the
pillow.
entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to
I
what the
thought that
legend
Eats Papa
describes.
was part of the cutscene.
But
Eats
all we
Papa
can
being
really
there
say
part of
is
the
that a battle took
cutscene.
place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Well, it wouldn't be here now, 200 years later.
You're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to
Yeah,
Natlan
you're really
in the first
invested
place.
considering you're looking for the veracity of the
Rudolph,
story
send some
and
of your men to search
willing
the area.
and it's like
we might miss something
that's
all
why it's so
grouped together
difficult for
like
you to write
this.
about
I'd like to cover all our
in your
bases.
book about true stories.
All the bases. You got it.
Oh, I don't like the look of that. All right,
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle.
just so
We have
you
to
know,
keep
you
going.
Fatui guys start looting. That's only 4 Fatui guys, so clearly this team will be like completely overpowered. This is such a grand place, though. I mean, it surely does seem it could be the site of an ancient battle.
This wall is
And
in
these
our way!
ruins, too.
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Or you can do it yourself. Oh, okay. Lace. Oh!
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Yes, dude, take
It's
notes
very
while bro
close
isn't
to the
looking.
technique Wheatsealing might have used.
Pursue your own research, because I'm pretty sure this guy is up to no good. And you should get away from him if you are an honest researcher, Alie.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Well, do you want the real
Still,
story or
what
not?
a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go,
And what are you
the more
talking
we'll
about?
find.
This place is massive. I don't know what you're complaining about. Basically, you're angry that sorry, he's not angry yet. But you're disappointed that the real life thing doesn't match up to the legend. You were looking well, he's not a researcher, Monsieur Monlezon. Because if you were a researcher, you ought to know that it's not good to start the research already with having the preferred answer in mind and then trying to do whatever you can to prove your answer correct. The point of researching is to hypothesize and then have it either be right or wrong and then be able to explain it. If you already go into it with a preconceived notion of this is the answer I want out of this finding, I got news for you.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
Right.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall.
Let's go.
Let's put the spear down and see what happens.
Yay! Look at that. She's traveling in style, though.
Oh, you're right. We can keep going now.
She just looks so cozy doing that. I love it. Alright, now we're going with the blue. That one was purple. Or violet. Blue now. Oh, this time it teleported us here instead. Whoa. Now, does this look more like what the thing the result you were looking for, dude?
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
So, that should be better, right? Now we're getting information from as if we were there 200 years ago. Shouldn't that be the most accurate depiction? Is this the Night Kingdom?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Mictlan?
What?
She can exist
No.
in her own memories.
It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
But in a way, that is still the real her.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity.
Oh, and maybe that's what the seal in
So, be
the weaving
brave, my
plays also
friends,
was based
and
on.
march forward.
Any ideas, Citlali?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Alright, no tutorial's good. Beautiful map. Look at this place. It's incredible. Oh, now I wish I had Charlotte so I could do the main photo taking. That's just a red. I have a blue orb right now. I'm not understanding really. Do we need to get a yellow orb? Nope, we can't pass through here anymore. Oh, we just need the help of Citlali. Wow, okay. Stop carrying this blue
monster too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Go. Sometimes when the motorcycle doesn't load in. Oh, that was fast. Look how angry its Papa is up there. And now he's going to be a cute chunky again. Okay, purple. Okay, well we can pass through both of these because they were purple. Nope, okay, I take that back. Is that one not purple? Oh.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Citlali fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm...
Oh no, more monsters?
But whatever I'm
shoot.
doing, I'm
They're
sure it's
blocking the way
correct.
forward. Let's get rid of them.
Oh, motorcycle time! The zoom in on angry eats Papa gets me every time. Alright, this is a yellow orb now. Here, and then when this changes yellow. Nope, we're gonna go here. But when it changes yellow. Okay. This place is amazing though.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
Gosh, no.
The showmanship's not bad.
I
I'll give her
fell
that.
for it. Come on. No. I fell for the trick.
Take me up.
Yeah, we can really just fly over all of these. Okay, good. Red, do not change the yellow. Do not change the yellow. Do not change the yellow. Thank you. Oh, it changed the yellow last second. Whoa. Okay, that was a close one.
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Where does it brought us now? Oh.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
The special dye!
That color.
The dye was modified using
Okay,
a
what is-
secret
what is-
technique to harness the power
what
of
does do you want
memories
with the
and create
special color?
mazes
We
like
need
the
it
one we
for
just
our
witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal
woven
dye.
scroll that we need to help
But
with.
the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Alright, now he wants to betray us. No!
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
Yeah. Yep, we're getting ready. Yeah, what did you think? 4 Fatui guys versus the Traveler? Come on. And Citlali? Do you guys really think...
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
Yeah, you've been very rude this whole time. You
Self-proclaimed
had
book
bad
merchant
guy
who's
written
never heard
all
of
over
Shogun
your
Almighty
personality,
reborn as
dude.
Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across
Yeah,
the
I
back.
thought that was weird. Even
I
if you're not
knew
in the
you were
industry, you should have at
fishy,
least heard
but I
of
didn't
it. This is
expect
like
you
if
to
you
pull
have never
something
heard
like
of
this.
Star Wars, but you've watched
Monsieur
movies before.
Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged
You gotta
or destroyed?
understand, Ali, this guy's a
Shut
fraud.
it. I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place!
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
The music is so unfitting for this.
Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes, was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But, make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
Right, who doesn't know
The
Star
dye in that
Wars?
sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
Okay.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Well, that was really on you to figure out.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written.
Advertise it as from being from Natlan.
Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first.
Right, you're telling this to the copyright office. Not to your co-conspirators. You're telling this to the person who's literally going to prosecute you for the crime of copyright infringement.
We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative
careful what
product
kinds
could come
of...
from a place like that.
Okay, racist much?
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
People don't like me bribed.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
Yeah, and in that regard, I also thought it was strange how hard he was trying to bribe us.
If I
I'm
was
like,
just allowed
please
to
stop.
market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell.
Well, that's very narrow-minded. You didn't even try advertising it in a more legal way. You could have just said this is inspired by the products that are created in Natlan. You know, if you give credit to the original source and don't, like, essentially... You essentially spread the colonial idea that places like Natlan are more primitive than Fontaine. I'm being very careful with my words here. Essentially spread that very misguided sentiment. If you had actually just tried, you probably could still market it, because clearly no one's been able to reproduce this dye here in Natlan. If you were able to reproduce it, that's great. Why don't you just market it as what it actually is? This is like you've rediscovered something that was originally discovered in Natlan. I think it would still sell. You didn't even try. This is all because... Oh my gosh. This guy is the dumbest man ever. Because the irony is, you could still be rich off of this product, giving credit where credit is due, you know?
I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me!
Alright, dude.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem.
Hilariously unfitting.
All I have to do is destroy the sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine.
But the original evidence that was disproving that you would create an original product was not this sphere. It was woven scrolls that are from hundreds of years ago. So unless you go around destroying every woven scroll, which surely will catch the attention of more than just the people in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'd say destroying the sphere would not be enough. I'd say the evidence then that this existed before your time cannot be destroyed simply by destroying the sphere. And why don't you just market it as what it actually is instead of trying to lie to everyone about it? Come on. this guy's actually dumber than I even thought. Like, the irony of his villain arc is if you just did it the legal way, you probably would achieve the exact same result.
Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
Yeah, you know, you're still gonna be accused
What happened to
of
restoring
making
the
false
truth
claims.
of history?
He didn't actually care about that.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
Oh my gosh. Okay, once again, being very careful with how I choose to word this here, but that is the biggest problem with how colonizers who went to places that were not their home and met and then often subjugated indigenous peoples across the world. That was their attitude. It's much more dangerous than simply a guy trying to market special dye. It's rewriting the truth in your image is a dangerous thing. The conversations that we can have today about these kinds of issues often didn't happen in the mainstream conversations before because history was essentially, I don't know if there's a better word than whitewashed. History is essentially whitewashed in so many scenarios, controlled by conquerors to make it seem like they were always heroes in every situation. So, I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see is a very... The danger of that sentence goes far beyond just trying to sell a dye marketing product. And once again, that's the whole thing about Genshin, is they do such a good job of creating these stories that try to help us have hard conversations. Because, indeed, if you read into the story, the implications of his ideals go far beyond something actually as innocuous as trying to sell dye. It's an attitude that has caused a lot of erasure and suffering to many cultures around the world. Suffering, putting it lightly. Yeah. And the worst part is, if you just respected the other culture, if you did cultural appreciation instead of appropriation, ironically, you would probably still have a very marketable product. If you didn't have the attitude that, I'm sorry, the words of, I will never accept that some from this backward, ignorant nation come up with that dye not 200 years before me. That is another very dangerous sentence. Once again, the implication that this culture is more primitive than yours. Which is... that's not... Once again, though, this is... No, I love the way the story is written, though, because it gives you this environment to have this kind of social... The way to have this kind of social commentary without referencing real-life events that can be a lot more controversial and upsetting to have these kinds of conversations about. The way that this story introduces a scenario that's so in-depth that allows you to have these kinds of real-world, like, debates and social commentary kind of discussions. But yeah, that's not a good thing to say. The irony is, if you respected the other culture as not being lesser to your own, and decided you wanted to work with them rather than be like, I refuse to believe that they, doing the very us and them, that they came up with this before me when our civilization's so much better. Ironically, if you just got rid of that attitude and just gave credit where credit's due, you could probably still sell a super marketable product. You just are not thinking about this because you're being too racist about it. Oh my gosh. Did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor,
Look, dude, I just want to say you don't want to have "come at me"
From
written
a
on your
practical
gravestone.
perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Yeah, shows that you know,
Since you like
dummy.
rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Citlali. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds.
What do you
I
mean?
knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Citlali was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell.
Oh, of course, and of course, going back to the thing I was talking about earlier, which is how storytelling is sacred in so many cultures, and appropriating it without the collaboration and permission of said culture can be a great offense in many of them, and you should probably... Well, the fact that that's directly what this guy wants to do is, like, I don't care about your storytelling, I'm gonna tell the story however I like, and whatever fits my views and my comfort about how I perceive the world, is another extremely dangerous sentiment that goes far beyond the implications in this story.
And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
Oh my gosh, I hate when the NPCs do this
real
pointing
history.
thing.
That's a no then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good.
Yeah,
Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Yeah, this guy's saying some things that are... They're meant to make you feel uncomfortable if you have a complete understanding of history and try to see from the perspective of both essentially the conquerors and the conquered, and realize that I don't know, clearly this is a it's a good story. I think I don't need to say anymore. I think that's enough food for thought for today. Let's beat him up now.
Per my contract, you're gonna have to go through
Oh,
me.
great. 4 Fatui guys. Yeah, that's right, Alie. You don't want to associate with these guys.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
See him run back there. You're a good guy. Don't associate with these folks.
Are you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
Well, can you expect every subordinate of the captain to agree with the captain? There's a lot of them.
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Oh.
Regrader?
Does that mean...
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
Why does the Regrader want to help you?
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's
I guess
interests.
it learned last time in the Archon quest. Pantalone will do anything. It was just like, he'll go to huge lengths to achieve a really small outcome, which is like to just distract everyone. Alright, just one more guy to beat up.
I don't care who you serve.
Alright, enough of this. I'm like still thinking. Are you serious? Like 4 guys and you think that this is enough to stop us? You guys are out of your minds. I'm sorry, am I getting really sassy? I feel like I'm getting really sassy at this point. I feel like doing Chaska's Tribal Chronicle felt like it was... Where did the guy go? I don't want to say more wholesome, but like... The story... The antagonist didn't kind of piss me off the way that this guy is, and also the guy...
When did this person get so strong?
Well, not the
Looks like
antagonist,
men
but the
following
annoying
the
guy in
captain
Mualani's
failed to update us on the latest intelligence. not good.
When did you not get
This
this
is becoming
strong?
more
What
trouble than
rock
it's
have you
worth.
guys been living under?
You're on your own.
The Fatui, I thought the Fatui have had tabs on us since
What
like
about
the
our
beginning.
contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him
Oh,
the
what's
best.
the fine print this time?
Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You.
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place.
Oh,
as
thank you so much for
instructed.
villain monologuing.
Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
Great. No, I'm too bad for Ollie. He was just a normal guy. We're just curious about
Supposed
the
to
world.
wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
Yes, that's exactly what he's trying to do.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Yeah, no, you guys are all dying in here. Okay, how do we save the giant die orb?
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
The backup plan? Is this not already the backup plan? Oh my gosh. No, you couldn't break it? What the heck? Oh, we're back in this place now.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
At least I'm with you, Paimon. We need to find Citlali. She's probably around here too.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Where could she be?
Let's see. Citlali! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
I'll follow the trail. I saw the special color. It seems to be guiding me.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
Because you are chosen, Ether. So I'm trying to think about that.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking about, like, the last few Tribal Chronicles we've done. The antagonist in Shilonen's Tribal Chronicle was just so mentally disturbed. I don't even know what to think. I'd say in Kanich and Chaska's Tribal Chronicles.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
If in Kanich and Chaska's Tribal Chronicles, it didn't make me upset. The antagonists just made me feel sad because the reasons they were doing things were just because the reasons were very sad. And you can understand where they're coming from. That just a series of bad events in their lives have just led them to choose what they've chosen. Versus the guy in Milani's Tribal Chronicle was really annoying. But in the end, he kind of... well, no, he was pretty annoying. I still think he was pretty annoying. And then these guys... Then when it's an antagonist who just seems to be purely malicious and misguided to the point that they're not even thinking logically anymore, and there's no ethical justification for what they're doing, that just makes me really mad. And so, thus, it makes me get really sassy and have a lot of attitude towards them. There you go. That's all I wanted to say.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been
That's
a
what I
long time,
thought.
my
It was
friend.
you, Citlali, who told us that it was just
This
like
is
a
no time for a
recording
reunion.
thing.
The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections.
Memories flowing with color.
These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread.
It was the
and
bond
special color
between
was my
friends
fabric.
all along.
But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Because Citlali severed her connections with the world. Because she didn't want to remember anyone.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Citlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick.
Yeah, like I said, something innocuous.
I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
Citlali, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes,
hard to come up with a way
to victory. But in
analogy
my opinion,
to explain what this is
the capacity to add color
talking
to
about,
someone's
the color
memories
of
is where the
memories.
true value lies.
But
you are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlali. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
So, if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first.
Yeah.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Citlali, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
I have to find her.
Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling you're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side.
Save you.
The kind of person I could have never anticipated. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night.
Lord of the Night.
This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
I thought she was gonna say because of the whole mind reading thing, that's why we can see the color of memories.
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories. That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal.
That's right. We're not going to forget
well,
you.
Citlali, it looks like part of this
Let
was
me be the one to
foreshadowed,
remember you.
but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Citlali's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat ceiling.
Oh, there we go. There's the path.
Paimon! Traveler!
We finally found you. Let's find a way to get out of here.
Hold my hand.
Let's see.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Oh.
Ooh, we made it out just in time!
Okay, so what happened to the die in there?
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us.
And since they have no connections and
the external
love for each other, they will be
supporting that
trapped in
space
there
would have
forever.
collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
Well, good riddance to him.
Still
And look,
preferred that
it even
being
looks
caught,
like...
huh?
Idiot, what about the Fontanians?
They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space.
I already saw Alie out
Maybe
there.
they already made a run for it.
Hello?
Hi, you're the only good guy.
Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Yeah, this guy's a real one.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
Well,
I understand.
Yeah, you did
anyway,
collaborate with
I'm
him.
not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
Well, we'll certainly try.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Yes, he's a real one. You really shouldn't get your funding from guys like that. You should have seen bad
I'll wait here
news
for the
written
tribal
all over
guards.
his face.
I'm
from
so
the
sorry
beginning.
the ruin was destroyed.
It's not your fault. You were just... And it's not just you were following orders. You were completely oblivious to what his actual aim was, so we forgive you. Oh?
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught Malusong!
Yay! That's right.
Something
You're
felt
gonna
off
hear it
about
from them
him
now.
yesterday. So I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
The money.
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most.
Zero more on the bank account is
Particularly
your worst
effective on
fear? Are you
weak-minded
serious?
People like him.
Serves him right!
Yeah, that's right. Be tormented forever now. Hello.
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime,
Yeah,
we
he's not
have
going
unfinished
anywhere.
business, remember?
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble
Well,
now.
if we can see it, we can recreate it,
Don't
right?
worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer.
Yay.
I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
I love when we just have like the Saurian companion with us.
My bank balance.
No. Imagine being so simple of a person. That's your worst fear. Couldn't be any of us. Oh my gosh. Well, as Carmen said, serves him right. But let's see. Yeah, well, I mean, I could tell that guy was fishy from the start because he was just so disrespectful. Yeah, this is... this was made by Citlali. But you can never tell whether they're doing that, with writing the character to be like that to throw you off the scent of the real antagonist, or if that is just a clear red flag, sirens blaring kind of thing.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
Okay.
What are you saying, Citlali?
Follow me.
Maybe the house is tall enough for Elder Tlapo to fit in. I love how, like, daintily the Ectomisaurs walk. They just seem like esteemed creatures.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Oh, look, that's us with Nalika.
Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah.
Where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history?
Whoa.
Because history is the memory of a people.
That's right.
We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Citlali. I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once.
Once is all she needs.
I understand now, Wheat Ceiling. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
At that. The outline of memory.
Traveler, Paimon,
that once you add
come with
color,
me.
it becomes so much more vivid. So much more real. So much more... lasting, I guess. Let's see.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
Preserving these colors in memory? That's the true duty of the appointed. That way, they're not lost to piles of black and white text.
Yeah. Exactly.
I knew you would understand.
History.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Citlali?
The history recorded through, well, colors, through art, is so different than stories told through text. That's part of why I love this game so much too, is the way they have a whole environment to bring the story to life, to build the world. This story could be so interesting as a book too, imagining things in your head, but there's something so amazing about just seeing it so vividly in front of you, and all these sights that take your breath away. In that regard, I completely understand. Remember the gift from the spirits?
Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean... you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits!
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years?
I don't know what
Even if you don't like
gift
interacting
from the
with
spirits
people, why not
is.
teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Yes.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
You're the one that brings the scroll, and Elder Slowpoke keeps appointing new candidates. He was just trying to find friends for you.
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point.
You just always tricked them so they wouldn't even
time,
see it was
though,
you.
You win, Claw.
Aww.
Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
Oh?
What is it?
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
And it's an honor to do so. Does this mean I'm officially your friend?
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the
Especially since we're
friendship
all like
official.
long-lived beings here.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Citlali, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process.
Okay, but most of the time you can't
know
read
it at the
your friends'
time,
minds.
we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I
Oh.
shared my senses with you, a connection was created
And
between
it's
our memories.
permanent now.
And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories?
Which can't be undone, which means this
And
spell
that's
is
why
going
the
on
Traveler
forever.
could hear your thoughts too. Because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Sure, yeah. Meanwhile, I just played the event and when she visits
Hearing each
Fontaine
other's
and
thoughts
it's still
actually
going
depends
on.
on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me
Oh
again.
my gosh, I can still hear you.
I knew it.
Is there a way to stop it?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget
Yep,
about the
it's
other.
permanent. I'm so sorry to hear.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of
It's
course
more
I can
Paimon.
figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now.
Sure. Like a year and a half later, still going on.
Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh,
Paimon.
unless I've had a few drinks.
No, Paimon is left to like third wheel. Oh, so you can turn it off? That's a shame.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy
No,
mess,
no,
I
no,
could
I just love
always
messing
share
with
my
you.
senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Oh, Paimon. Citlali's handkerchief. Okay. The next morning. I think my brain has just said everything there is to say. It's the part of the night where I'm tired. I mean, I think I talked a lot in this one, so I think we.
Ah,
now I'm all,
you did it?
Now I'm
Your
all
investigation
sassy
into the
and
Battle of
giggly. I
Seven
don't know what
Colors
this-
must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
There we go.
Wow! The scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
Yep, take it away. How do we explain this? You share everything you learned about the special color while keeping Citlali's contribution a secret.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is,
Once again,
of
it's
course,
kind of
the
hard
best
to
choice.
imagine, you know, something tangible like a dye
It's just
coming
a matter
from
of
something intangible
preserving
like
this
memories.
secret technique.
But the color thing, I guess.
From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're just born with it, like Ethan.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you
Why
described.
are you guys shaking your head?
After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy
Without, you know,
is now
completely
our duty.
violating each other's privacy. Yes.
Oh, and please pass along my thanks to Granny Citlali. We
Sounds
interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our
Oh,
history.
you're the
He
outsider.
hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing.
Alright, well, good thing we got
now have a
we got
record
the
of his
guy.
crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
Oh, awesome. Glad
So
to hear it.
he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I guess you're right to blame outsiders. Citlali was, anyway. Thank you, Biram. We'll be on our way.
Until we meet again.
Thank you. Explain the situation to Citlali. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I thought I was going to the other teleport waypoint, but that's fine. Actually, no. She is just right here. Okay. I like the Masters of the Nightwind area a lot too. The way both this one and the Masters of the Nightwind and the Flowerfeather Clan, like, they integrate, like, building vertically up into, because they live in a mountainous range. The design in this game is just so cool.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Yeah, but Chief Biram deserves something in return for his hard work.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Ollie, what's up?
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with
No,
his
this guy is legit.
Please,
He's not a
call me
fraud
Ollie.
like the other one.
After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing. So, here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first.
Yeah, this guy's a
I'd
real
like to
one.
ask some questions about Citlali. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story. But my understanding still has some
And
holes.
he wants to tell the real truth.
Questions? Huh. Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
He has a point, and I think he's telling the truth.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you
I
very
have
much.
plans. The plans. Yay! Alia conducts a thorough interview, only leaving when Citlali finally runs out of patience. Hopefully got enough good stuff out
Another
of that.
day, another drained social battery.
Oh, I feel ya. I feel ya so much. We should probably get going then.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Well, books that rare will take some time to find.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House
Well,
in
thankfully
person.
we have some big connections
But
over there.
I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover.
Oh, so
Here,
we gotta come
just
back in
take
person.
this.
Got it. Oh?
And this is?
The key to your house?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
Oh my gosh, that is... She truly trusts us, doesn't she? Alright. Well, bye, Citlali. I see you're walking down on the ridge there. Handkerchief and key. You carefully place it alongside the handkerchief she gave you. After all, you've collected so many keys in the past, so this one needs to have a special mark to stand out. So true. Was there another quest that just popped up? No? Yes? No? I think it was just telling me the focused experience mode was turned on. Alright, let's see. This one was long, so my brain's a little fried. But there she is. I hope that my colors may abide in your memory. Always. Thank you, Citlali. Great, well, this is... I hesitate to say I have time, but let's go see if we can solve the puzzle in here. I mean, I don't have anything more to add. Often I yap more afterwards, but I think I've said a lot. I've said a lot. Made a point about this. Do I need that explosive for anything? That explosive didn't help me get in here the first time. I needed that other guy to open it. So let's see what we can do here. Walinako Grotto. Okay. Oh, oh, is that... Who set the electro? Was that a Roron? I don't even know. I don't use a Roron. How do we open the chest? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I just pulled up the wiki while we're here, so... Gotta... Oh, I see, this is the button. So we gotta use yellow first. Then we gotta get some blue. I still don't get the less than legible notes. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. And then... here... I'm sorry, it told me Zara would drown in here last time. We need to get some red. How are we supposed to open this treasure? I don't understand. Is there something we need to color around here? I'm not seeing it. No! Okay, we can't jump into the water with it. Understood. Understood. Just bear with me. Come on. This quest is... I've been waiting to do this quest for so long. Please understand, Wanatu. Okay, it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta... See. There we go. It's opening up. And there's the Pyroculus! I think this one it's been alluding to for so long. We haven't been able to get it.
Is this an answer from this world?
Indwell, and it told me sort of go deeper. Oh, we should need to fight the slimes? I don't need to fight the slimes. See. Okay, we got this. This thing lets us jump even higher, right? Yes, now we can jump even higher. Yay! There we go. Oh, there's little creatures in here. Okay. Now what? Let's see if I can figure this out without Googling. Okay. There's this cutscene too. Oh? The Monitors are summoning us. Hello? Huh? No! Did that Monitor trap the other one? The Tribal Warriors under the Wicked Wizard's control. Let's see. Bring them out here.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Honed in
Interesting.
flame.
Yeah, honed in flame. Exactly what he said.
You're free now.
Learn to command. Not now.
Light of the blazing sun.
No motorcycle be like.
Here comes.
Okay. Rescued. But did the other Monitor lead Orange Monitor into a trap? Yay! You win! Red, blue, green, yellow. Great. Okay, so now we gotta remember that. Oh, see that burned up all the phlogiston. Okay. So we have red here. Where's the stone that we're supposed to mark with blue? Is this whole thing blue? Anyway, let's get yellow. Yellow can go over here. Then we want yellow again to get green, right? Get yellow on here. Makes it blue. Nope, that's not how we do it. I remember now. We gotta do this, and then we gotta also get blue. There we go. Then we get some blue, and then where's the other thing I'm supposed to paint? Oh, I see. Right. Right. The atoms are here. Put blue over here. And then now we can paint it with blue. The path downward has opened.
The flame
burns. Huh? Thanks. Thank you, game.
I'll keep this close.
So much. You're too far from the... Okay, that's fine. This place, the story recorded, added to the archive. Really? Leave me alone, slimes. What is this place? Okay. Let's see, the tablet probably has some instructions for us. It seems like we're at the Cavern of the Legacy Mural. Kunta and Rumi. Oh. Rumi! This was the irony of the I was talking about K-pop Demon Hunters that one time when I was trying to do this. It appears to be a special looking monitor that was born within the wall painting, illuminating the images of the hero Kunta pursuing the wicked wizard Rumi. Press to create illusory wind currents at the corresponding locations in the mural and use them to help Kunta avoid obstacles and catch Rumi. Okay. Alright, now then, you're coming with me, and we're gonna track down Rumi the sorcerer for my honor. And also for the warriors who return into Pakas. To the story. Okay, here we go. The wicked wizard Rumi attempts to... Okay. Right here. Summon. How do I summon? Did I do it? Okay, we want to get over the spikes there. Press what? Oh, just in general? Oh, in the spot. I see. Oh, it's so But this is a cute puzzle. Right, okay. Come on. This place is cool. There you go. Be free! Any slides ever didn't give me a chance to read the rest of the text. Let's put it over the waves? Okay. Don't worry, we got you. We're not letting any harm befall you. There you go. Should make it. Yay! I love the little sparkles that come off. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Wait, what are you doing? Fall down. What are you stuck on? Did I soft lock it? What are you doing? What was that? Oh, it's not letting me do the current now? Oh, there it is. Where are you going? No, I'm too tired for this. I soft lock this puzzle somehow. Okay, good. Be careful, don't get caught on that thing. You gotta Flappy Bird this perfectly here. Good. Good? Alright, at least it's not permanent. Return as a Tomisaurus, head straight up, passing through the clouds. Oh. Tell Kunter added to the archive. Oh, so we got like a text, wasn't it? Where is this taking us? I thought there'd be a way out. There's not a way out? What an adventure we went on there. Oh, there is a way out. Go, 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 go. Ta-da! And just like that. And just like that, we finally, after all this time, solved that puzzle. Nope. I don't want any trouble to do with you. Okay, what does the wiki say now? Okay, so we finished Kuntar part. Clear. Okay, complete Kuntar's pursuit. Complete the mystery of the Teclopan beach, which we already did. Clear the pale mist. Okay. I think I already did that though. The puzzle? If it's the puzzle where everything turns foggy and then I'm assuming this is like a do it in any order kind of thing. But if it's the puzzle where everything turns as foggy and then you make the little dragon go into the right spot, then it adds color back. I've already done that. Yeah, I've already done this. Okay, wait, so maybe I've actually already done all of that. I think I can finally go back and do the graffiti thing. I think after all this time I can finally go back and do the graffiti thing. Oh my gosh, finally. After all this time. After that stream where I intended to get all of this done back then. I had a perfect 1 hour episode planned out.
Yeah.
Sit. I can sense it, O Outlander hero. I can sense all that you have done. A mighty feat indeed, O hero. The corroded power is now returned to the realm of night, and I can hear the night souls rejoice. Take these as your recompense, hero, for those who achieve greatness should not lack reward. Oh, look, it's looking at us. The finishing touch. Whoa, a luxurious chest.
A reward on the road.
Yay! That was satisfying to get done. Alright. Well, I say it's time for me to go to bed. Every picture tells a story. Relive the adventures of Contour. Oh, right, and then finally here. Did I 100% it? Yay! Restore the power on the giant work of graffiti on the Tezcatlipoca range. Oh, finally, get this Ochkanatlan name card. Before one could become a sage among dragons or a king among men, the ploy of one's ambition would long since turn to naught but dreams. I can read for sure. That yet to be incomplete is good, superior in fact to perfection. Alright. That's why I wanted to get this done. I remember now, because I couldn't 100% that achievement set. And now I can! Yay! Finally! There we go. Alright, that's enough for me. My team is dying. I'm falling asleep. We finally resolved something I've been waiting to resolve for a long time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!